Hello YouTube, I'm Yasmin, I'm host for Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform where we practice languages using fully conversation in the language that we are practicing. We usually have some subject and some questions to guide our conversation. Today will be rest or rot, talking about bed rotting versus bed marinating. And I'm not a teacher, I'm here just to guide our conversation. And that's it. You can check more about our platform in our website. And we usually start presenting ourselves, so a little about me. I live at São Paulo, I'm 20. Nowadays I work as a software developer, and in my free time I like to read books, watch series, play video games, and that's it about me. Daphne, could you present yourself, please?
Yeah, sure. Hi, YouTube. My name is Daphne. I'm 29 years old. I live in London, but I was born in Brazil, in Sorocaba City. I'm here because I need to support my husband work. And I really need to speak English because I live abroad and I want to go to the university here. For it, I need to achieve the C3 level in English. It's so high level. And here is the best way to practice and learn new words in English. That's it.
Thank you, Daphne. Starting with our first question, have you ever heard of bed rotting before? What do you think it means?
So it's interesting uh, phrase because I didn't know, and I think my neighbor suffering about it because she always been lay in the bed, and I think it's related anxiety or overwhelmed or the pressure. And I'm sad when I see someone that don't do nothing all day because I think it is so tired. I can't to do it, but I respect who are suffering about it.
Yeah, this is very sad because in these cases, the person don't have enough energy to do the things, even to get up. And yeah, I think nowadays this is very common. Uh, and do you think the term bed rotting sounds too negative for you?
Sorry?
The question two, do you think the term bed rotting sounds
Okay.
too negative?
Okay. Do you think which term do you like more? Bad routing or bad marrying? Why? So, I understand what is bad routing, but I don't know what is bad marinating. Marinating. Is it the same?
No, I send one image here. Berry marinating is more about to rest, not worry about being productive, and
Mm,
done to prevent burnout. It's just a moment to refresh the energy and still have energy to do the things, but just uh, rest a little in the bed.
okay. I noticed the imagine now. Okay, I prefer the bad marinating because the cat seems more active, more happy, more focused in set the alarm or set the plan tomorrow, just in relaxed to work early in another hour. And the bed routine, the cat is um, very loser. Uh, he seems loser, very overwhelmed, fatigued, tired. Um, I prefer the bed in marinating.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think this moment to rest in the bed is necessary some days, but with the need to put an alarm to uh, I don't know, wake up early in the next day, like you said, I think this is important.
Yes. Mhm.
Have you ever spent a whole day in bed?
Mm. No, no, I never. I can't to do it because I start to feeling headaches and all my body warm a lot. I start to feeling pain on my joint, and I don't like to spend my time um just in lay down. I feel so lazy, like my life is spent and I'm not enjoying my day. Um, and when I don't have so much to do in the day, I don't feel good because I'm not distracting. My head is starting just in scrolling my social medias, and it's so harmful because in social medias you see so many perfect lives, but it's not real. And I thought, oh my God, my life is so poor, so horrible. I'm so ugly and fat. I'm horrible. And this is not good. And I prefer to have the agitada activity lifestyle with so many distractions and tasks to do, because when you have a lot of time to think, is not good.
Yeah, I think this overthinking could be thin line to get crazy because we just go immersive in our own thoughts and think, oh, but this person is better than me, I'm bad, I'm ugly, like you said, and just more and more bad thoughts, and yeah, could be uh, a bad thing to do. I also like to have one routine with more activities like you, and I try not to spend so much time in bed. I think I already have some moments that I pass in bed, but just when I do some surgery or um, when I twisted my ankle too, I had to pass some time resting because I had past twisted in my ankle that I don't take care so much and then get worse. So, but just in these cases, I don't know. I try always go and be active, I think.
Yeah. Do you know someone suffering the bad routine?
I don't know directly right now, but in the pandemic years, I know a lot of people. I don't know, I think was one bad time to everyone because, yeah, was so easy just to pass in bed and go to bed toast like, oh my God, people are getting sick, people are dying, and closed at my home without I don't know, a preview to end. So in the pandemic years, I know a lot of people, but nowadays I think no. And about you?
Yeah, because this term is so interesting, bring a lot of preconception. Because in our culture, if you're suffering of depression and stay laid down all the time, my parents, for example, would say for me, you are vagabunda. They will not understand it is depression. And in our culture, it's so difficult when you have the pressure because the people don't understand you. You just in a you choose to be here all the time. It's not depression, it's not the sickness. Your family is like my family.
Yeah, at some point, yeah. This is hard
Yeah.
because I don't know. In the past, old people have this thinking that in the past this kind of sickness does not exist. But of course exists. But I think in the past, people try to hide more, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think this could bring this conception to thinking this didn't exist in the past. But yeah, this is hard because the person that is passed through it is already bad, and then listen bad talking about the family could be worse, I think.
Yeah.
But I think nowadays it's being more relevant in talking, so I think people are getting more maybe notice more this existence maybe. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think comparing to the past is a topic that is more talking.
Mhm.
So uh, let me see here. The number six. How can you tell if you are resting or just avoiding responsibilities?
Ah, it's easy because when you have so many responsibility to do and you avoid to do, you are procrastinating because you have so many to do, but you choose to be laid out. But when you don't have nothing, and you are in the weekends and just in to having the small morning and stay 1 hour or 2 hours just in relaxing, it's okay. But you need to find the balance.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's important to find this balance because I think it could be a thin line between rest and just avoid the responsibilities because like we saw in the video could be really, I don't know, I think it's a bomb of dopamine at some point, like being start to rest and then you scroll the cell phone. But if you pass long time in this activity, could be could be so good that you start to avoid responsibilities, feel better in the bed. So yeah, it could be difficult um to go and if we don't find a balance.
Yeah, one day when I was a child, my auntie, my uncle, always rested on the bed, and I put the pó de mico in her bed, and she started to coçar. He started to coçar all the skins, and she never more stay at all day on the bed. This is the best medicine to wake up who likes to lay down all day. Pó de mico on the bed.
Now I will be thinking on that for the rest of the day.
Yes,
Yeah, you find a good solution, I think, because it's like you just don't say nothing. Just put that on the bed and then wait the thing gets in effect. So
yeah.
good.
I don't know how say coçar in English. English.
Yeah, I also don't know. Let me see here. Because I think could be a good vocabulary. Oh, to scratch. Let
Ah,
me,
to scratch. Yeah.
I will send
She
here the,
scratched all the body. Okay. Scratch. Scratch. Yeah. It's difficult to remember all the words.
yeah. So let me see here. Another question. What activities do you like to do in bed? For example, reading, watching shows, series. What do you prefer?
I love to scrolling my social medias like Instagram, shorts videos in YouTube, in TikTok, or read. I like read some books. Yesterday I was reading the book by Augusto Curi. It was so interesting. I like to talk with my husband before to sleeping. I like to pray. Yeah, I think as using the phone. And you?
Yeah, I like to read when I am with more time. So, for example, mainly at the end of the day or in the weekends, I have more time to uh, go to bed and read a book. Normally, I watch some video or series too, but yeah, I try to not do so much in the bed. I
Yeah.
think this couldn't be so good.
Do you prefer to choose to sleep in the absolute dark or with some light?
Yeah, I have some problem with that because I don't know what's happened to me, but I get some kind of addiction to sleep while I'm watching something. So if I'm not watching
Ah,
anything, I cannot go to sleep. I think I started to thinking a lot. So I remember the things that happen in my day, the activities that I will do in the next day, and then a lot of thinking. Then I just put some, I don't know, something to listen until I fall asleep. But yeah, it's a serious problem.
ah,
I have to stop to
ah,
do it.
you on you put on the TV?
No, in the cell phone because I turn off the sound, just a low sound, and
Mm,
then
ah,
I
okay.
listen because I don't like the light, but I always listen in something.
Ah, you like the sounds.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
this makes silence in my mind, so I cannot to thinking so much.
Yeah, yeah, I have the same problem. I start to overthink and I needed the sounds like rain or the birds or the uh, fall waters. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
help relaxing our mind.
Yeah, my problem is even the nature sounds not help. So I have to put a video of someone talking something. I don't know what's happening,
Yeah, okay.
but yeah, I have to stop with that. In the past, I did some guide meditation. I don't know if you know that, but like a voice of someone saying, "Oh, take a deep breath," things like that.
Mm,
And then this help a lot in the time. But yeah, at some point I stopped to do it, but I have to.
yeah,
Uh,
I don't know why, but meditation give me more anxiety.
Yeah, for me depends of the
Yeah.
type of meditation. I think the meditation that isn't guide, like just a sound or just the silence, I think I will feel worse because I started to overthinking a lot.
Yeah, what do you understand about empathy your mind? Because the gurus speak a lot. Empty your mind. What is means it?
Yeah, I never could do it because every time, even when I try to make my mind empty, for example, when I tried this meditation, I always be on focus on something. For example, bird sound in the outside. I don't know the wind in the window. So every time has something to keep on my mind. I don't know. I never could do this empty mind. What about you? Have you already tried that?
I don't have idea. I always try not thinking nothing, but I can't. When he said it for me, I overthink all the time. Yeah, it's not helping me.
Yeah, I think gurus, like you said, they say a lot about the meditation, but I think there are another activities that can help the same as meditation. For example, I don't know if I have one good example on that. I don't know if I already see this movie called Soul. Uh, is a
So,
one, yeah, is one Pixar.
alma, né? Alma.
Yeah, is one Pixar movie. Let me see if I found some poster here. I will send here. But there is one part of this movie that people go in another universe because is very focused in one activity. So it's like one state of meditation, but doing another activities that the person like. For example, one guy is a basketball player. Then he's playing, and then he's in this state of meditation, but isn't a meditation by itself. No, so I think there is another activities that we can um, reach this state without needed to be in I don't know, traditional meditations. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's by Disney. I love the movies from Disney. I'm gonna try this weekend to watching these movies. Thank you for your recommendation.
I love this movie. I already saw it, I think, 3 times. I love it that.
Times. Um,
Yeah, it's really nice. I think it's my favorite. Uh,
mhm.
I love that. So let me see here. I think the number 10 is interesting. Have you ever felt guilty for resting?
Yes. Yes, I guilt myself all the time. Like, you stay all the time at home, or you just in work part-time, and other time, or other part-time, you should to do the deep clean your house, or you need to clean the veranda. When I guilt myself, I looking for to do something. I can't just in relax and rest, or 3 p.m. Uh, sit on sofa and watching some movies. I can't do it because my mind is guilt me a lot. I don't know why, but I, eu condeno, I condenai myself. My mind said me, you are a vagabunda. I don't know how say isso in English. You you are so weak, you are so um vanish. You are so vanish because you don't have nothing to do today. And I try to do everything. I create some task to do. when I don't have nothing to do. Yeah, it's so hard because sometimes we need time to rest and meditate or take care myself, take care my hair. And you, do you think that our culture influence in this sense?
Yeah, I loved. I think our culture always gave some pressure to be productive all of the time. So we grew up in this common thinking, and then I think we can feel guilty in these moments because of that. I had some serious problems in the past with that. I have burnout. I had burnout a lot of times to never rest, just find something to do all of the time. And the thing that helped me in this point was to think that to rest is an important activity too. Because if we didn't rest, it's impossible to our brain make the connections it needs. So to fix some contact or to rest, to fix memories. So if we don't rest properly, our brain will just not do its job. So I think once I changed my mind and I started thinking the rest is important, is so much important than do another activities because if we don't rest, we will just feel sick and cannot do the others activities. So yeah, nowadays I don't feel so much guilty, but I think there is still this thinking at some point, like, oh my God, I have to do something because, like you said, for me, every time there is something to do. Even, I don't know, clean up a small piece on the window, but every time we will have something to do. And yeah, if we stop and just thinking on that, I think we cannot rest. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, I understand you. And how do you deal when someone said for you, ah, you are so young, please make it for me, and give you so many tasks because she or he thinks you are so young and you don't have nothing to do because you are not married, you don't have children.
Yeah, I think depends of the person because, for example, if is someone of my family, I could be more at the point, you know. So I would just list the things that I already did in my day, and then list what I have to do. I have some notebook that I always note everything that I have to do because I have some serious problems to forget things. So I don't know. I note everything that I have to do in the day. Even I don't know, clean the dishes. I go to there and note that. And maybe I will go the person and uh, show my notebook. Okay, I did that. And when I finish to do everything, I could help you, but not now. So. Yeah, if it's someone of my family, I could be more at the point of the truth, but if it's somebody else, I don't know what I can react because, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I always uh I always been through this because I don't have children and some friends or neighbor ask me to do many things because I don't have children. It's so boring. So I don't like it.
That
Yeah.
even in Brazil, you pass through the situation or some, I don't know, culture of the place that you are.
Yeah, in Brazil, especially my family. sometimes did it, but I think here is about the culture. Who don't have children need to serve more. They think it.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They think you don't have a work to do, a house to clean, nothing to do, just don't have children, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. And here the government s- give the help. They gave a money for who have children. And
Mm.
you see many families, many mothers that have children just to receive the money from government.
Mm.
They prefer to have babies than work. And
Gosh.
and who don't have babies need to pay more taxes. Yeah, it's so unfair.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
because
don't make sense to me.
exactly, because the generation here is getting older, and the government wants to renovate the generation and then give the motivation for the families to have a babies. But the babies is raised up without love, without cares, without education, just for money.
Yeah, I don't know. And then they are worried to have a new generation, but will be a new generation of people with mental issues because it's hard to not have this attention of the parents and to know your parents just have you to receive this money for government. Maybe nowadays the children don't notice it, but in the future they can notice it and could be worse for them.
Yeah, yeah. Is the problem of societies.
Yeah, gosh. Uh, so let me see here. Another question. Um, I will go to the 13. I think it's good. Would you rather rest in bed alone or with company, and why?
My cat wants to participate. Yeah, I prefer. It depends of the time. When is early, I prefer to stay alone, just in scrolling my phone. But in the afternoon, in the night, I prefer to to be with my husband, just in to talk with each other and distract with each others. He tells me about her day, and I talk it about my day, and we share the good moments. And yes, I think it's it. And you?
Yeah, some moments I want to be more alone. I don't know, to enjoy my own company. Sometimes I just want to I don't know, be in silence with myself. But yeah, I like to be in company with someone, mainly my cat. So I like that, but depends of the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Uh, so then I will go to number 14. How can you make a bad marinating day more enjoyable?
Um. Um, you you can listening the music or watching some movies while you eating popcorns or chocolates or some snacks. Um, you can put the smell in the room like a lavender or orange smells and relaxed. You can play. with your pets or your cats, if you have. You can tell someone like your family or your boyfriends. You can choose. I think you need to be creative and use these tools of technology. It will help. Or if you are sick, you just in sleeping, because when you rest, you can improve your health.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think one good activity to do too is to prepare everything. For example, clean the house, make some food, and then it's possible to enjoy, I think, all of the bed marinating day without any worries to do some activity. So yeah, I think these that you say are good tips. So the number 15. Do you think future generations will rest more or less than we do today?
Um, yeah, um, I think less, because lay down is not means that you are rest, because you can lay down but your mind is active, or you are overthink a lot. And with the social medias and a lot of people addicted in the social medias, it's so harmful for our mind. And I think it affects our time of rest. And I think the next generation will wanted to rest like our grandmother or father, because the life style of life um, it's about using the internet. And 30 years ago, the people just in it was focused on the work, or in the practicing things. And now uh or brings the worries and concerns in our hands. Eh, and it's so harmful. I think it's it. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Nowadays, with social media, always have something to think about, to see something happen to. In the past, when that haven't the technology so present in our lives, I think it'd be more possible to rest our mind, to not feel this sense of urgency, to see what's happening, what we are losing, the new that is more famous in the moment. So, yeah, I think in the past, the generations could enjoy more this moment to rest our minds. And I think the tendency is in the future be worst because, yeah, I think the full use of technology all of the moment that a lot of teenagers and kids are passing through. I think this is bringing a lot of thinking that don't have relevance. I always remember about the brain rot memes. I don't know if you already saw that. For example, ballerina cappuccina and tralalero tralala, these ones. And I always think, oh my God, where's the society going? Because this is totally crazy. And in the mind of people that have a huge use of technologies, the mind don't fix the important things, just the I don't know, the things that aren't important. So I think in the future will be worse to focus on something and to not focus on something, to not overthinking and can rest more.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see the new technology of the create by Facebook? I forget his name. What is the name the creator by Facebook?
Oh, I forgot his name. Let me see here. Okay, is Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah,
Zuckerberg.
yeah.
Now he created the phone like glasses.
Oh, I saw that. Oh my God.
Yeah, if we are addicted in the phones in our hands, think in our glasses, in our eyes.
I'll live the
All the
moment
time you
with
put
some.
here, you never disconnected. Oh my God, the next generation is over because they will not live in the reality because this will be in front of there all the time.
Yeah, I think we are already living in one episode of Black Mirror because, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We need to waiting and to see what will happen.
yeah. And to balance the things that we are consuming
Yeah.
because it's
Would you
hard.
like to buy this new smartphone, like a glasses?
I don't know. I think this is hard because I think this can, if we don't balance that, this can bring a harmful addiction on that because in the cell phone, I don't know, we can have some tools to put a limit in apps in the use, but I don't know if this would be possible if with the glasses. And yeah, it's more easy to use too because a cell phone you have to grab in your hands, like you said. The glasses just open the eyes, and
No, exactly.
don't it's possible to have so much control on that. With addiction, will be worse because, for example, for someone that have addiction on cell phone, we can put this in one, I don't know, far from us to some hours to stop the addiction. But with glasses, would be hard or hard to control the use, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, especially I think will help to pass in the concursos because you have the ChatGPT in your glasses, you can see the answers.
Yeah, the people have to make a big control in these exams, I think. I remember one exam that I did. They even asked to see my, oh my God, I forgot the name for a nail. Let me see here.
Ring.
Yeah, they even asked to see my rings that I was using at this moment
Mm,
because there are some people that put the some I don't know paper some
mhm.
amount of to search in the rings. So yeah, imagine with glasses.
Wow.
People that use the glass, normal glasses will be really affected, I think.
Yeah, and we will not need to study more language because with the glasses translated suddenly the conversation in another language.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get more dump because we won't need to think more.
I remember one a great movie now that you say about one guy that was transported by some future, and All of the people that was, I don't know, governments, presidents, even people that don't have this kind of position was really dumb. And then he was elected to be a, a politician position because he wasn't considered dumb. I will see if I find his this movie name because it's interesting. Yeah, let me see here. And I think in the future will be like that. Yeah, is a diocracy.
Mm,
I will send here.
yeah.
Maybe this will be our
Ah,
future.
é. Vem de idiotas, né? We became
Yeah,
idiotas.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, just the future to show that to us.
Yeah.
Well, I think our time is ending, so I would to like to invite you for the next week. The subject will be dream jobs and careers. If you feel interest, I will be here to talk about it. And thank you for coming today. Have a nice week, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you for your time.